Okay guys, this week starts with absolutely nuking winds. The windsurfers are out, the foilers are out, kids are having their Grom contest, and in Kaanapali people are protesting in front of the hotel with the housing shortage or about the housing shortage. It's a huge problem around here. So we're going to look at that a little bit this week. But for now, let's just enjoy your weekend in the water. Thank you guys for following along. Thanks for being part of this video and my vlog. The state of Hawaii just started a fund for people. They want to pay up to $1 million to people who got injured or lost loved ones if they sign a waiver, if they don't sue the state or any entities. And I think that is a highly interesting and controversial topic that I think we should be looking at. Sunday at the shop, quick little update for you guys. We're getting ready to paint the staircase here pretty soon. But before it's Monday and we're gonna start painting and cleaning, we're gonna have to talk about a few other things. Of course, we're all getting daily mail from lawyers. HICO lawsuit just came into my mail. It is really amazing how the lawyers are here all over town. Which brings me to another thing about the state of Hawaii with their $150 million fund. Yes, you heard that right. The state of Hawaii is giving out $150 million to people, personal injury, losing family and all of that, and register for that fund, and they can get paid up to $1 million. But they have to sign a piece of paper that they are not gonna get involved in the lawsuits that are going on against HICO, Maui County, and the state. So they're gonna have to waive their right to sue. And this to me is a little bit a form of admitting guilt. So I'm super stoked. I painted this wall after cleaning. Now it smells more of fresh paint rather than smoke. This wall I'm gonna leave. Just clean it one more time. And then I can move in some of this mess goes in here, so then I can finally start cleaning up here more. Next step will be the staircase, painting this, and I just learned that another neighbor of ours just left. The lady with the coaching business, the lady who did the kids fitness and gymnastics, she had it, she was done with it. It's the second time she would have had to reopen her business after we had a fire here in the neighborhood. So she's done with it. She left, sadly. Just another story of the people that I know that are leaving the island. The housing problem is not getting better either. That is very unfortunate. People are protesting in Kaanapali. Short-term rentals are not helpful for vacation communities, and I was just talking actually to my parents today and bringing that up, and they're like, it's the same thing where I'm from, Switzerland. Mountain communities in Switzerland face exactly the same problem that we have here with short-term rentals. My hometown, and it's not even a mountain town. We heard same stories from Ibiza, Mallorca, Barcelona, wherever you go, where there's vacation, there's short-term rentals, and short-term rentals always pose a big problem for the local people who now have nowhere else to live. Well, that's great today. Nuking winds in Lahaina. We had a cold front coming in yesterday night, and boy, it was pouring. Cats and dogs and all sorts of farm animals. And I'm down here at my shop and it's smelling. It is smelling and ashes. I don't know what it is, but fluffy stuff is flying through the air, landing on my windshield, and it's all kind of black and brown. So I don't know, but I'm gonna wear this here. If I was down here all day, I wouldn't even walk around here without a mask, because you can see it everywhere, because the wind is just almost that same kind of wind, and it's blowing and stirring everything up. So I'm gonna go inside and paint. I'm working in here for a few hours, and look at this. The wind is really blowing in Lahaina, and look at that. Black stuff in my entry hall. It's in the air everywhere. I don't know how that can be good. I don't know. That's a concern. All here behind the door, and now I have this shit in my unit here. That can't be healthy. I don't know. I'm out of here. I got another hotel shift coming, so times are busy. Okay, so guys, stoked. Office. I can start thinking about moving into the office and thinking about moving in Of course, there's a lot of people that are not moving anywhere anytime because the short-term rentals are still occupying space for people that could be long-term rentals. And that is something that is one of the biggest topics here in Lahaina, as we definitely still have so many people displaced, and it's 3 months and people have mostly forgotten about the fires, but people still live in hotels. And also about not having forgotten about the fire, I gotta show you guys this. So as I'm cleaning my upstairs yesterday, and I showed you guys this in the video, it was really windy in town, and between these buildings the wind kind of swirls around. My entryway got all ashed out. I showed you guys this here, but now I'm discovering this traveled all the way up. Like here, it's all black. There's all black soot and ash all the way here, all the way up. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Look at this. I'm going all the way here, halfway up, more than halfway up. Now I'm here, see? From here, it came all the way up here, still here, black. So awesome. We have one windstorm in town. Good luck. You're cleaning up again. Not very stoked about that. Well, we're crisscrossing Lahaina town, and it is, yes, day 100. You guys all know that. And it's still not easy. It's great to see the town is being worked on. Lots of crews, lots of cars. We talked to the state archivist at the school. We talked to an arborist down at the banyan tree. We've seen the boats that start to come out of the harbor. The work is in progress, but nevertheless, there is still so much to be done. And going in and out here, it just shows, even more than 3 months after the fire, we are still so far out. Right, so it's day 101, and I hope you enjoyed the sequence with the video from yesterday, day 100, separate video there. But what I want to talk about real quick to wrap this up, today is actually a really busy day for me. We also have the ICF SUP World Championships that I'm covering on the Stand Up magazine. So things are rather busy. One thing I want to go over real quick that is so important, and I show this picture here about the Army Corps of Engineers, and my hotel job really comes in handy because we have a lot of Army Corps of Engineers staying at our property, and they come to the front desk, and whenever they come, I'm actually asking them some questions. And we were talking about right of entry yesterday with Kai down in Lahaina, and the concern is that not enough people are doing right of entries and signing up. And if the Army Corps of Engineers doesn't get enough entry rights, then this whole thing about cleaning up is going to be in question. So number one, I asked the guy yesterday, where are we at with this? And he says it's about 75%, which is not enough. From what I hear, not confirmed, they need about 90% for this to make sense. So we can only urge people to sign off with the Army Corps of Engineers. They are cleaning your property for free, people. Why would you do this yourself? We were at somebody's property yesterday, and the interesting thing was there is this plaque on the property that looks a little bit like a work order sheet. You can see all the different steps: asbestos assessment, debris removal, cultural advisory, etc., etc. And then eventually there's a county approval. That was kind of cool to see, because now we know the steps that are being gone through, and we really need to convince people to sign off with the Army Corps of Engineers. And no, it's not a land grab. Nobody can just steal the TMK away from you, your tax map key, your right for this property. Nobody's going to steal that unless you're forced to sell it. And I'm going to tell you one thing: if you think you can clean this yourself and pay this all by yourself and coordinate that yourself, have a contractor, and then get approval process and all of that, I mean, that's just crazy. Army Corps of Engineers cleans your property and turns it back over to you. You get your county approval, and now you're starting to build. Day 101 of a new time frame here in Lahaina. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I guarantee you we'll see you in the next one.